Then, at night, with a thunderstorm going, we'll actually be able to find Dynamo wandering around, just sucking the energy out of the light poles. Sure, why not? And with the gourmet treat, we can actually catch these things for ourselves. Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation. I just want to start off by saying I hope everybody's doing well, I hope everybody's safe, happy, and healthy. And back to the game. So on the last part, we discovered that our character has a clone of themselves running around the city causing trouble, potentially. We also did some investigation with our friends, and there was lots of good times. I don't know if you would actually call those good times. And at this point in the story, you are left with two paths, depending on if you turned Flora in or if you did not. So if you turn Flora in, then you would actually have access to the Judicial District. And you could head there now, that's actually where you're supposed to head. And if you didn't turn her in, then you're expected to head into the Botanical Gardens and meet with her there. And I'm actually going to be starting off by going through the path where you head into the Judicial District. No matter what, you will eventually have access to the Judicial District. Also kind of ignore the items everywhere and the fact that the SPU quest isn't set up on the save file. In fact, I'm actually going to be setting that up now on the save file. Mainly because the Judicial District is what you need access to complete it. So I'm just going to go through the entire quest as is. Basically, we start off with this lady right here, and we have to save her. We have to tell her to cross the road, and then we're going to end up getting a SPU truck, which is UPS backwards, to end up malfunctioning because this guy tried to stop for her. And by talking to this guy in here, we can deliver packages for him and help him out. So of course we're going to help him out, and he'll give us the first SPU parcel. So the destination for this is going to be immediately inside of here. You can just drop that off right there. We come back and talk to him again. The next destination is going to be for a woman named Patty. I'm pretty sure we all know her. That's Mika's Cafe. So we're going to make our way all the way over here. I'm being very careful to avoid trainers because I don't think I actually battled all the trainers on the save file either. But anyways, over here we can give it to her. I actually haven't talked to her yet. Here, take your package, please. And she will actually give you a link heart for helping her out. So that's really nice. And this means we can finally head back to the delivery man and grab that final parcel. Or actually there's two more. So the next one is going to be the one that's in the Judicial District. This is the one that we've actually been waiting for. So with that, let's actually make our way to the Judicial District. And again, I'm just going to be walking there. So it's all the way over here, down this bridge like you're going to the park. And then it's actually up over here. Again, if you did not turn Flora in, there's going to be a couple policemen standing right here and they're not going to let you in. But that's not too important because you will eventually get access to this place anyways. So the area we want to take this package to is right here. This is actually the police department. I'm going to take it in here, straight to the front desk. Apparently it's for Officer Jenny, but with that, that's actually the final parcel. It confuses me a little bit because the last parcel, well, I'm not going to spoil it yet. But we're going to make our way back to the delivery man and see what he has for us. Looks like you've gone ahead and delivered that package. Nice. Now for your final... Well, this is quite awkward. Seems this package is actually a few years old. It's for a scientist many years ago, but they left the region unexpectedly. Because of that, this thing has been on my truck for years. Since it probably no longer matters, how about we open it? It's a bottle of Bubble Dew? Let's just spray these in small damp areas for the chance of a specific rare Pokemon to appear. There's probably no purpose for this thing anymore. I should just throw it out. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? Perhaps this means much more to you than it does to me. Hey, I know a place where this bottle may become useful. There's a place called Forlorn Cave on Route 9. Well, there's a small part of that cave that fits this description perfectly. And since you did the favor of delivering all of these packages for me, I'll go ahead and spray this bottle there for you. So be sure to go there soon to see if this thing actually works or not. Thank you again. So yeah, that's actually a reward. And with that, we can finally go ahead and head on back to the Judicial District and start actually exploring the place. So unfortunately, there's not much to see or do here. Right over here in this park, there is a Link Heart, invisible item, and a Zygarde Cell. And there's actually something that will show up here if we change the weather and we change the time to night. So if we make our way all the way over here to this weather board, and we change the weather to a thunderstorm, as well as change our time. Anyways, with the time ammo out of the way, that's almost everything that we can actually do in the Judicial District. It does kind of seem a little bit bare. However, there is also something we can do here in this building. So I can't actually show this off because I was checking up on this event to make sure that it hadn't changed way too much. But there is a painter in here, and if we talk to him, he's going to talk about how the wall that he's facing is incredibly bare in that he wishes that there was something that he could put up there. Something amazing, something wonderful. And so we're going to go ahead and find him a painting to slap up there on that wall. In order to do this, we're going to, of course, have to leave the Judicial District, but I think I know a good place to find a painting. So over here in the Dream District, right here south of the gate, is the art studio. Again, if we pay the fee to enter, and we make our way all the way back here, you'll find this gentleman, and we can talk to him, and he will tell us to talk to the painter and tell the painter to come here so that they can discuss the sale of this wonderful portrait, which I'm sure looks all too familiar to us all. So again, back to the painter. So back up here in the Judicial District, we can talk to the painter, and he'll be kind of surprised. Is that? Someone is considering selling me a one-of-a-kind painting. Sounds like the opportunity of a lifetime. Where do I go then? Let's see. Art gallery, is it? And you know what? We're so invested in this, we might as well go back to the art gallery and check up on the deal. Back here at the gallery, it looks like we're gonna have a meetup with Officer Ginny. The owner will tell us that his painting has been stolen, and for some reason, the artist interested in buying the painting is going to be all the way over there and somehow talking to us. It's a little bit weird. But anyways, we will go through the motions of how the criminal Ginny decides that the culprit always returns to the scene of the crime, and the owner will defend him, saying that there was another person here who was absolutely infatuated with this piece. To have daily conversations on why the piece was beautiful. However, when the painting disappeared, so did they. And Ginny is going to be on the case. Now, if we actually leave the art gallery, now that I finally have this painting sold on the black market, stupid kid actually thought I was interested in that piece. Oh yeah, I'm interested, alright. Interested in its worth. So genius, I make myself laugh with pleasure. And that's actually all we can do for this now. So we will cover the rest of that quest much, much later. But for now, it's time to head back into the Judicial District and get back on track with the story. Here in the Judicial District, the area we want to head to is going to be right over here into this building. Sorry, but no one is allowed past this point unless you have an appointment. Oh, are you Icy? You have an appointment with Cassandra, correct? Please make your way to the top floor. Her office is the door to the far left. Okay. So there's only one floor that we can access, and you cannot get into those doors, so don't even try. And here we go. Looks like the final guest to the party is here. Yes, Cassandra, this is... Icy! Of course I know who Icy is. Becoming quite the popular person. Did you know that? We can talk about Icy's growing popularity at a later time. Yes, I suppose that's true. Have you all found something to report? Yes. While Flora and I were walking around Darklight Woods, we found something that needs attending. Oh dear. Well, what did you find? Supposedly, they found something called corruption. I can't say I'm too versed in what she means by that, but the fact still stands. What we call corruption is the sudden loss of vegetation and life in a given area. It's more common in the Badlands, but to hear that it's spreading further, then that is worrying. Unfortunately, that's not all we found. It turns out my sister was part of Bladestar. I don't know what rank she is, but she seemed to be pretty high up there. Flora is a part of Bladestar. Interesting. Regrettably so, yes. We can deal with her later once we find out her trial date. But I'm interested in what you all found in your search in more detail. Surely something was found down there. Well, I found a computer holding live footage of the entire city. They have Mika's Cafe under surveillance, Scholar District, even our botanical garden. Unfortunately, I think someone could see us snooping through their database. Because of this, everything was wiped before we could actually save anything. I brought Aaron and Icy here to talk about their experiences inside the base. So here we have an option to tell Cassandra everything, and we could just say we didn't find a thing. This option actually has a bit of backlash. At this point, you have basically turned Flora in. If you were to tell Cassandra everything, this would guarantee that Florin would die in the future. However, if you say didn't find a thing, you'll be alright. I can't really say there is a right or wrong answer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say I didn't find a thing. I see. So you weren't able to find anything of note? That's so disappointing. And what about you, Aaron? Unless you really liked boxed uniforms, I don't think anything in there would have interested you. Shame. Well, I appreciate you all coming here. I think we've learned a lot. Unfortunately, I have a meeting soon. I'm going to have to end this here. Lauren, I'll contact you later regarding the status of your sister. We'll figure out what to do with her from that point on. Yes, ma'am. As for Icy and Aaron, I appreciate you two taking your time to be here. Hope you all have a lovely day. So, you decided to say nothing, right? I'm not going to tell you if what you did was right or what you have. That's up for you to decide. But I think you made the smart decision. Sometimes the smart decision isn't always right, but it's what needs to be done. Besides, Cassandra slipped. We never mentioned where we found the corruption, yet she seemed to know exactly where. Just be careful from here on out, yeah? Be careful what you say. And that was pretty much all she wrote. And from here we'll have a lovely little cutscene. Who is it? It's me. Ooh, please come in. Lock the door. It is locked. Good. It's good to see you again, Medelis. Is it really? I was so surprised when I got Naveed's call from HQ. High and mighty Medelis was demoted from her admin status. Oh no. Serves you right if you ask me. It's a good thing no one asked you. Cheeky as always, Medelis. Haven't changed at all. Neither have you. But that's not all true? I mean, after all, I'm your new boss, right? Oh, what's with the long face? Smile for me, Medelis. This is a momentous occasion. Piss off. What was that thing Madam X said again? If Medelis screws up even a little, call me and she'll be done. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but that's the gist of it, right? I suppose it went something like that. Right, so do as I say. Smile. I said smile. Ah, love. That wasn't so hard now, was it? You should smile. Be happy that you're still functional. At least you're not Gira. You know what happened to Gira? Well, of course I know what happened to Gira. Tell me. Who do you think you're talking to? I sure hope you aren't demanding orders from me. Whatever. Say I take this USB and want to transfer stuff onto it. Okay. Look, see the progress bar? Files are being transferred over. But oopsie daisy, I accidentally unplugged the USB. What does this have to do with anything? What happens when you take out the USB while it's undergoing file transfers? Well, in most cases, the files become corrupt and stop working. That's correct. Now that aside, I can't have you lurking in this office forever. Therefore, I got you a small job to keep yourself occupied. Wait, I'm so confused. What was that whole thing about? And please change your clothes. I cannot believe you came here to my office wearing your Zen attire. Do you know what could have happened if I was seen talking to someone from Team Zen? My reputation that I worked so hard to build would be shattered in seconds. You can put your old clothes next door. My old clothes? And you haven't answered my question. Yes, your clothes from before all of this. It's been rotting away in my closet for so long. Just take it and get out. So again, regardless of which path you take, you're going to see that cutscene no matter what. And now here we are. There's going to be Venam outside here. She's going to tell us that she's been looking for us forever and she wants to meet us in the shopping district. And if we want, we could go with her. I'm just going to say I'm busy because this is pretty much where the two paths merge again. Only for a little bit anyways. So with that, let's hop on over to the other path where we did not turn Flora in. And I'll see you at the Botanical Garden. So, assuming we did not turn Flora in, and we're kind of working with her, or kind of being dragged into her mess, we're supposed to meet her here at the Botanical Garden, so we're just going to go right on in here. Excuse me, are you here for the garden, or for a gym challenge? If it's for a challenge, it'll have to wait. Excuse me? I'm so sorry to intrude, but Icy is a very special guest. Please treat them with kindness. Oh my! Pardon me, Flora. Please, Icy, enjoy your time here. And we're supposed to follow her. Took you long enough, Icy. Listen, as much as it pains me to say this, I'm pretty glad you didn't rat me out to my brother when you had the opportunity to do so. Like I said before, you are a member of Bladestar, whether you like it or not. Follow me. So I'm about to totally skip all her text. If you talk to her, she's basically going to tell you that she's going to drop a subtle hint that she wants you to press the switches on the flowers. So I'm going to press the blue one, the red one, the magenta one, and the purple one, and the green one. Good job, Icy. At least I know you can follow simple, subtle directions. What directions? I didn't give you the chance to give us any. This elevator will take us beneath the garden and into Bladestar's base. Before we do, let's go. Icy, you better be in here. That incompetent receptionist. Told her to lock the damn doors after my guest arrived. Aaron, it's not what it looks like. Listen, Aaron, just... Wow, you're pretty fast. The only way you could have been that fast is if I'd known you were going to attack me. I mean, why wouldn't you? It'd be pretty unfortunate if I were to leave this place with such information. Something about you that intrigues me, Aaron. Oh yeah? What's that? You notice things most people don't. Take in information and process them at alarming speeds. So fast that you were able to predict my attack by just a sleight of hand. You're an incredible analyzer. We could use someone like you on our team. Sorry to disappoint, but I don't join teams by request. I join the team that makes the most logical sense. And we don't? Besides, your uniform isn't exactly my style. That was a good effort, Aaron, but I've already thought of every outcome. Did you really think I would leave myself in a vulnerable position like that? I've risked too much to get where I am now, and my Pokemon feel the same way. Even if you were able to take me down now, my loyal followers know what to do if such a fate were to ever befall me. Followers are so incompetent. Mean us underground, Icy. Yes, I mean us. Aaron is coming with me. So with that lovely scene, we can finally make our way into Bladestar HQ, which is actually pretty cool looking. Okay, never mind, it's not that cool. Yes, we've placed her in the Grand Hall and are waiting future orders. Good. I'll be there momentarily. By the way, did Henry and Jody come back from the place I told them to investigate? Negative, ma'am. In fact, we haven't heard anything from them at all. How hard is it to snoop through one apartment? I know it's a penthouse, but it shouldn't take that long. Whatever. Let's go on ahead. Ah, I see. Looks like you're concerned about Erin. Well, I wouldn't be concerned with her. It's going to be just fine. All I want for her is to listen to my speech during today's rally. If she's as good of an analyzer, than I think, then she'll make the appropriate decision. All for a better future. Well, if you say so. So we'll make our way through these doors and into the rally. Ugh, my head feels horrible. Where the hell are we? Remember now. Got too careless and then Flora knocked me out. Wasn't expecting her Credilli to attack me after she asked for help. And what about you? How long have you been a Bladestar member? You and Flora teamed up together because you both didn't want to be found out, correct? How typical. Attention all Bladestar members. The rally is about to begin. What a beautiful day today is! I'm honored to be in your presence once again. Today we celebrate the progress Team Bladestar has achieved. At this point in time, my brother Florin is meeting with Cassandra to discuss further funding to help restore the Badlands. As you know, the Badlands is a place where life is difficult. Where nothing but a barren desert, a lethal forest, and inhabitable volcanic land exist. Due to our efforts, we have restored life to many areas located in the Badlands. And it's only thanks to all of you that this has been possible. Please be proud. But before we can completely restore the Badlands, we must first take down our greatest enemy, Sandra. We will rip down her thread of tyranny and create a better future for all of us. A better future for your loved ones, a better future for your children. I shall deny no one of a life they rightfully deserve. Here I am the mother of all Bladestar members. I will love and cherish each and every one of you like my own. We will make Grand Dream City the greatest place in the entire universe. And how did you two enjoy the show? Cut the attitude and just say what you want. I have a question for you and Icy. Ask away. You two were obviously working together in Darklight Caves. What was the point of that place anyway? First of all, Icy has only recently joined, and although not exactly out of choice, they haven't ratted me out either, so. Secondly, that place was the first HQ we had before I had enough funding to build this place in secret. Let me tell you, hiring people to make secret underground areas ain't cheap. Well then, I'm joining Bladestar as well. I thought as much. Wait, what? You've heard me. I'm joining Bladestar. I didn't expect you to join so easily. Why? It's clear that you actually care about the city, so why not? Right. Alright. Welcome to Bladestar then. I had a mission solely for Icy, but I don't see why you can't join them. It will be a little while before we'll be able to go through with it, so I'm putting you two on standby. Till then, I'll be seeing you two later. Yep, it's just like you said, Flora. I analyze information and make decisions based off the information given. That I've made the conclusion that I'll strike you down personally. I'm sure you don't actually care about being a member. You're just forced to be a member. Good to know. I'm gonna hit the road. Didn't intend to go through all this. Only came here to tell you that Venam wanted you to meet her in the shopping district when you had time. It's funny how life works. And so with that, we're basically back on the same page with either path, which means we have to go meet Venam. And again, as soon as you leave the Bladestar HQ, you'll have this cutscene once more. Regardless of which path you took, you're going to end up here, and it's time to finally talk to Venam. Hey, it's like you're finally here. I was passing by this area and noticed two things inside the glass case. There's a red ribbon and blue ribbon. Well, before I get into those, I don't know if you know this. Melia's birthday is actually next week. I wanted to buy one of these ribbons for her, but I don't know which one to get. Which one do you think I should buy? These days are so damn indecisive. Listen, make up your mind before I go insane, yeah? Is something the matter? Oh no, nothing's wrong. In fact, you can take one of those ribbons free of charge. Just get out of here. Wow, you mean it? We can get these for free? Yes, just go. Take one and leave. Well, that worked out way better than I thought. We can take one of the ribbons from Melia for free. Just had a great idea, Icy. Which ribbon do you like the most? So I don't think this really matters, so I'm gonna go with red. Red ribbon, eh? Alright, personally, I like the blue ribbon more. Let's have a battle to decide which ribbon we give to Melia. I win, I get to give Melia the blue ribbon. If I lose, vice versa. Simple, right? And it's settled. Come talk to me when you're ready. So, before we even get into this battle, I'm just going to straight up say that you can actually lose it, and the story will progress. It'll continue on like normal. But we're not going to lose, not to Venam. So I'm going to do a safety save right here, and we're going to battle her. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and talk to Venam, and let's battle! Last time we battled, I was being held back by a certain missing person. But things are going to be different this time, you hear? While you were off doing your own thing, I've been training my Pokemon to be of the top percentage. Just like youngster Joey. Besides, I have to redeem myself for that atrocious battle we had back at Giran City. I may be off duty, but I have a reputation to keep. I won't lose. Which is what so many other people have said. Oh yeah, I should probably mention this is a double battle and we have some new recruits. So the mug is... I'm going to explain the Murkrow in a bit, but for now we have the Doug Trio. I actually backtracked, went to the Darklight Caves and got this guy, trained him up. All that's really important is he has Earthquake. Going up against a Poison-type trainer, so Earthquake is really, really nice. Also, Crawdon's back on the team, and Blaziken actually has High Jump Kick now over Stacking Shot. This doesn't really matter for this battle, except for the fact that it just helped me grind up. Alright, so talking about our team, Gengar is holding a Focus Sash. That's actually why I have Murkrow here. I really just wanted a team member that had some priority that could hit Gengar, so I grabbed Murkrow, and that's what we're using to break the Sash. Gengar has Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Sludge Wave, and Curse Body. Thankfully this is Gen 7 mechanics, so it doesn't have Levitate anymore. Buck over there is holding the Black Sludge, has Gunk Shot, Crunch, Curse, Fire Punch, and Poison Touch. I'm just going to go ahead and Earthquake everybody, and then Sucker Punch the Gengar to get rid of its Focus Sash. Honestly, if I trained Murkrow up, it probably could have one-shot the Gengar almost. But still, this is completely fine to me. So that'll knock out both of them for sure. She'll send out Scolipede, and then it's our turn to send something out, and depending on what I sent out is going to change what we're going to see her send out. So for instance, if I send out Blaziken, she'll send out Charizard, and if I send out Crawdaunt, she's going to send out Venusaur. But I don't really have a choice here. I'll send it out anyways, and I'm going to switch out. Before that, we'll go over the Venusaur and the Scolipede. Venusaur is carrying the leftovers as Sludge Bomb, and Power Fire, Gauge Drain, Earthquake, and Overgrow for an ability. The Scolipede is holding the Muscle Band, has Rock Slide, Mega Horn, Aqua Tail, and Poison Jab. Also has Poison Point for an ability. So no speed boost. That's actually pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and send out my Stoutland and my Dodrio. Get that Intimidate off to help with the Scolipede. And ow, that actually hurts a lot. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and use Helping Hand, and hopefully Dodrio can knock out the Scolipede for me. And hopefully I don't flinch here. And I didn't. It's actually pretty nice. So that is the Scolipede down, and also my Dodrio down. And the Charizard is going to come out right here. That's fine. Next up, I'm going to send out my Crawdaunt. So this Charizard is holding the Charti Berry. It's the one she stole from Tesla. Charti Berries will reduce the damage taken from super effective rock-type attacks, which Charizard is 4 times weak to. This Charizard has Heat Wave, Air Slash, Focus Blast, Roost, and Blaze for an ability. Once again, I'm going to use Helping Hand, and I'm going to Aqua Jet that Charizard and knock it out. Also, fun fact, if this was on Intense Mode, that Charizard would be holding the Charizard X, I think. So Crawdaunt is going to get knocked out right there, completely fine. Seviper is going to come out, it's all she has left at this point, pretty much. So with this, I'll go ahead and give it another Helping Hand, and I'm going to Blaze Kick that Venusaur and just knock it right out of here. As for the Seviper, it has a Life Orb, Sludge Wave, Earthquake, Giga Drain, and Sucker Punch, as well as Shed Skin for an ability. Next up, I'll use Helping Hand again, and I'll smack this Viper with a Blaze Kick. And I don't think that crit mattered. It's like I'm still not good enough to beat you. Whatever. It was fun. Tesla told me I have to get better at losing. Yeah, I know. How do you get better at something you're supposed to avoid? Being a poor sport won't help anyone. Anyway, looks like we're done here. Let's get the ribbon you chose. I'll take the red ribbon. It's yours. Just go. I'm gonna head back home. We'll give Melia her present on her birthday. Don't go blabbing about her to her about this either. It's a surprise. See ya, Icy. And so with this, we might as well head home too. So back to the Penthouse. Back here at the Penthouse, we're just going to go ahead and enter the lobby. And it's another cutscene. Who is it? It's me again. Ah, come in, come in. Hey, lock the door. I locked it like last time. Good. What do you want? If I'm remembering correctly, shift in the shopping district doesn't end for some time. Have you lost your goddamn mind? Lost my mind? Perplexing indeed. Didn't tell me Icy and their crew are walking about the city. Yes, they are. So, why does that concern you? You're just some cashier who's paid by the hour. Unfortunately so, but they don't know that. If they saw my face, I'd be in a lot of trouble right now. Came all this way to tell me something so uneventful? Oh, come now, Medellis. You can do better than this. Sorry about that. My cat decided to make himself known. All I'm asking for is a little courtesy. You know anything about that? Why should I waste my time with such meaningless request? You? Courtesy? I wish you'd given me that same courtesy back in Jenner's lab. Now, if that'll be all, leave. If you didn't know, I'm the mayor of this gigantic city. I'm very busy, and I don't have time to attend to you. What is with this attitude? No, this just won't do. Apologize. Apologize? For what? I was just going to get a sorry out of you, but now I want you to beg. What? It's apparent to me that you still don't understand the situation. You don't get to ask who, what, when, where, why. You just do as I say when I say it. Now get on your knees and beg. Unless you want me to call Madam X. No, that won't be necessary. Please, I beg for your... Huh? What's wrong with you? It's nothing. If V told me she slashed you, I suppose he wasn't lying. For Madam X to use physical violence on her admins, he must have really screwed up. Well, let's see the damage. What in the... You know you're supposed to take care of wounds, right? I know you aren't that airheaded. No, this won't do at all. I'm calling someone at the Hospital of Hope to take a look at you. If that wound gets any worse, I'll be down a slave. Alright, make your way there now. Don't take too long. We have a certain cash register to attend to. Alright, with that out of the way, we can finally continue on our way to the Penthouse. And if we make our way down these stairs to see our friends, well, a whole lot of weirdness is about to happen. Those packages I spoke about earlier finally got here. Looks like we have about 3 of them. Where are they from? Do they have a label on them? Let's take a look. It says these are from the toy box? Huh? The toy box? Isn't that... I thought the toy box was abandoned. The one on the edge of the Dream District, right? That's right. Guess we should just open them and see what's inside. I'm a little nervous. Alright, well, here goes nothing. I'm not going insane, right? Everyone saw that. That box definitely moved. Man, who turned on the lights? My dream was just beginning to get interesting. Ah, shit. Where are you people? Mama told me about these sorts of things. People gathering around, just waiting to steal your rock collection. Oh, how I miss her. She was such a bright soul. Karen? Yep, that's my name. The K is silent though. Just kidding, it's not. Rodea, do you know who this person is? This woman is Karen. She's part of the Elite Four. Elite 8. The Elite 8? Oh yeah, I guess I am. I haven't done that job in like forever. Yes, and as you can see, he's not very stable. Karen, what the hell were you doing in there? And why haven't you been taking your pills? Mama always said if I didn't take my pills, Man in White would take me away. Mama said, do my eyes deceive me? Am I fucking high? Honestly, it's possible. It is. It must be. Little Dove has arrived. Little Dove? Yes, my dove that is little. Quite small. Can't you use your eyes? Are you referring to Icy? Ah, so you know Little Dove as well. We had a glorious adventure down in the Hidden Library. We've transcended the barriers of reality and found our way to the Uuuuh dimension. Is this lady okay? She can't be okay, right? She's not making any type of sense. And in the Uuuuh dimension, where I met two lovely children. Little Dove left me there because I wanted to be one with the Uuuuh. Wanted to be like Little Dove and spread my wings into the air and disappear into the sunset. Mama loved the sunset. If you're supposed to be in the Uuuuh dimension, then why are you here? Maybe she got here because she got express shipping. Huey, just don't. Oh, a dashing figure with a mask appeared and I asked them to be my new mama. But then they gave me the stare that gave me chills. The type of chills I usually get when someone bashes my head in with a rock. Don't you just hate when that happens? Anyway, everywhere else is a blur, but now I'm here. And you said you met two kids, right? Coincidentally, there are two more packages. That's such a stupid question. Absolutely bores me to tears with how boring it is. I just wanna cry a lot now. Like, how? How can you be this dumb? I don't understand it. They're in those other boxes, right? Yeah. Oh dear. What's going on? Where are we? It seems as though we've slipped through a pocket dimension, brother. Pocket? Wait, sister. We can interact with each other now. It seems that we can, brother. Our souls have successfully been separated. Oh? Could it be? Icy? Yes, say that as you turn away from me. It is Icy! I have a headache. Ooh, pardon me. We haven't introduced ourselves yet. My name is Alice, and my brother here is Alan. We've come from the Uuuuh dimension. So, can you two explain to me what the Uuuuh dimension is? It is the Uuuuh dimension! Okay, I've had about enough. Goodbye. Goodbye, then. You said you came from the Uuuuh dimension, right? Did the figure with a mask send you here as well? Yes, they're called the Puppet Master. Puppet Master is a wonderful person. They live inside the toy box. They're kind enough to open the door between dimensions and allow us to roam free. So, like, Why are we allowing these morons to continue speaking? Did you now mention the Puppet Master? What kind of prank is this? It's strange, but we've been through our fair share of strange instances too. I guess. What are we gonna do with them? Should we put them back in their box and return them? Because we didn't order new roommates, I think. I know I didn't. I'm not sure what SPU's policy is on returning human beings. Why return them? Doubt that's possible anyway. They have nowhere else to go, I'm sure of it. Just stuff them back in the toy crate or whatever they call it. But that would be certainly impossible. There's nothing in the toy box at the moment. It's just a solid block of brick and wood. If that's true, then how'd you guys get out of there, smartass? I'm done listening to you all ask the same questions 1,000 times. Mama used to yell at me the way you do. It made me so sad. The memory follows me, constantly taunting me. I can't do it. Is it safe to let her roam free like that? Nope, but I'm not about to chase her around the city. I'll leave that to the police. I really don't mean to impose, but couldn't they just stay in the extra room until we find out a plan? Maybe they can stay here until we settle things. This place is really becoming a crowded place, huh? Alright, they can stay here until we get something sorted out. Oh, thank you so much. That's the end of this. I've got stuff I've got to do. So everybody go about your own business. Oh boy, so things are getting pretty crazy. Oh, by the way, Lavender, this red envelope was also delivered. Apparently it's for you. A red envelope was sent here for me? Yeah. Is there something wrong? No. Everything's fine. Thank you, Rodea. Please excuse me. Oh, I see. Were you there this whole time? Looks like everyone's exhausted. You must be too, right? Why not get some rest? That's what I plan on doing real soon. And you know what? Why not? We'll go ahead and get some rest. Huh? Melia, are you alright? Oh no. Are you getting those nightmares again? Don't worry, I'll get your medicine. Alrighty, just take this and you should feel better. Guess I won't be able to sleep again tonight. As long as Melia feels better, I guess that's okay with me. Such an active city. Sure is quiet at night. Somehow, there's even a breeze even though we're beneath a dome. It's nice, I guess. What? You think so too? I knew I caught the right Pokemon. It's been a while since we just hung out like this, eh, Seviper? Still that attached to me? I gotta say, I'm impressed. I have to say, I haven't been that great of a trainer, Sev. I don't neglect you or anything, but I guess I never give you the attention you need. So, for that, I'm sorry. I'll be better about that. I promise. Elia's been telling me that I need to stop acting so selfish. I didn't really understand what she meant, but thinking about it, she's kinda right. Still testless Charizard. I wanted to TP someone's house? Wait, no, that's not funny. It's rude or something, yeah. I just gotta stop being a prick and think about others before I do something dumb. Yeah, I know. It's easy. I just gotta try a little harder. Anyway, I should go back to bed and try to sleep. Good night, Seviper. Wait a minute. Is that Lavender? What the? Where could she be going at this time? Lavender. Venam? What are you doing here? I could say the same to you. Did you follow me here? I saw you through my window, Lavender. Seems pretty odd for someone like you to just wander the streets past midnight. You should leave, Venam. I'm not leaving until you tell me what you're doing up so late. There's absolutely no reason for you to be out here right now. Especially when people are being turned to stone left and right. It's not safe. I won't have you going out here alone. I don't understand why you care so much. We've known each other for less than a day. It's impossible for you to feel this way. I don't think you're the one to tell me how I should feel. Actually, if I'm honest, I'm getting quite a bad feeling from you right now. You being out here can't be good for anyone. So let's try this again, Lavender. What are you doing up so goddamn late? Alright, fine. Suppose there's no harm in telling you what I'm doing. You see... And you know what? I think we've made enough progression in this absolutely crazy storyline. So, without leaving this room, I'm gonna go ahead and call it an end to this part. Thank you all for watching. Hope it helped. Hope you enjoyed. And I will most definitely catch you on the next one. Peace.